Aston Villa 1, Tottenham 2. Tottenham get a massive 3 points today at Villa Park. Welcome into Top of the Perch. I am your host, as always, Nick Burt. Last week felt like kind of a gates opening moment, picking up our first 3 points of 2026. Felt like maybe we can build momentum on this. That is exactly what Tottenham Hotspur do today, as they pick up their second straight victory, which is the first time they've done that in league play since the first and second games of this season. The result lifts Tottenham out of the relegation zone after help from Brentford this weekend, picking up a 3-0 victory against West Ham, which of course now means Tottenham Hotspur control their own destiny to safety. Something they have not had control of for the past 4 or 5 weeks, I believe. So, a absolutely massive day was ahead for Tottenham, given the West Ham game happened yesterday. So we already kind of knew that this was going to be a big day. And Tottenham Hotspur started off on the right foot. 12th minute, Kevin Donzo, a throw into the box, finds Conor Gallagher after a header that clears it out of the box, but finds him right about top of the circle, and he just launches a shot, finds the back of the net. 1-0 Tottenham, just 12 minutes into this game. Absolutely phenomenal start for Tottenham. I mean, even before this goal, the build up to it, Tottenham Hotspur were playing incredible today. It's probably going to get said 5 or 6 times today. This is the best I've seen Tottenham Hotspur play in a long time. It might be this whole season. Today really felt like a picture of our future, hopefully, of how we play today. And we're going to hear a lot about how Villa put out their B team because they're resting. They're in between cup matches in the Europa League semifinal. Sure, is that true? Yes. But there's no doubt about it. I think Tottenham have finally turned a leaf, and things may actually be turning out in good ways now. It was the 17th minute. Joao Palhinha just launched a shot even farther from where Gallagher took his goal shot. Almost finds the exact same spot that Gallagher put the ball in the back of the net in. But his hits the post, bounce out. What a player Joao Palhinha is. He had a very good day today. You know who else had a really good day today? Rodrigo Bentancur. We'll obviously get into it, but he had a phenomenal day in the midfield too. We get to the 22nd minute. Tottenham had a chance again. It was Mathis Tell. It looked like he was trying to do a scorpion kick. It doesn't work out, but you could tell by this game, Tottenham Hotspur were going to be on the front foot, and they were going to try to take all the opportunities they can to get as much of a lead as they can. Again, this is the most attacking football I've seen from Tottenham in quite a while, and it was very enjoyable to see. 25th minute, it is a corner kick that is driven into the box. Honestly, it was a great kick taken by Mathis Tell. Drives it into the box, bounces around a few times. Kevin Donzo takes a shot that ends up kind of getting cleared. Which goes back to Udogie, finds Mathis Tell. Mathis Tell is far out, crosses it into the box. Richarlison's there. Richarlison puts his head on it, back of the net. Tottenham Hotspur take a 2-0 lead 25 minutes into this match. Villa Park kind of just stunned at what they are witnessing. Tottenham Hotspur's away end stunned at what they are witnessing. But a absolutely perfect first 25 minutes for Tottenham Hotspur. Obviously, given the scoreline, they would not score again in this game, but that doesn't mean the threats weren't there. They close out the half. I believe they had another opportunity in the 37th minute. It was just Matthijs Tel took a shot that went wide of the bar, but it was still very big attacking threat. And I think there was one other one closer to the halftime whistle. But we go into the break, Tottenham Hotspur up 2-0. And at this point, listen, we got a 2-0 lead. Sure, that's probably going to be enough, but let's kind of play this kind of safe here and make sure that we hold on to this. Definitely saw Tottenham Hotspur take a bit of a step back attacking-wise in the second half, but it's what they should have done, and that's what they did. Thankfully, things defensively looked very good today. And again, like I said, people are going to make a lot of fuss about this because Villa were running their beast squad today. Listen, you got to take wins where you can get them. And for Tottenham Hotspur at this point, you shouldn't be complaining about anything. And I mean, it's not saying the Tottenham fans are complaining about this. But, I mean, you couldn't ask for more from Tottenham today. Like I said, defensively, second half, they locked down. It was it's a goal that probably won't matter in the end. But it does happen in the 6th minute of stoppage time after only 5 minutes of stoppages were called for. Buendia just kind of launches an insane shot that gets headed in, or it was Buendia who headed it in, I should say. Top corner of the net. 2-1 Villa, or Tottenham, I should say, but Villa with the goal. Again, probably won't matter in the end, but full-time whistle blows. Tottenham Hotspur claim the 3 points, something they desperately needed to take advantage of after West Ham drop all 3 points this weekend, and they do. And that sees them out of the relegation zone for the first time in, I believe, about a month, if my memory serves me correctly. But here it is. We have 3 games to go now, both for Tottenham and West Ham. Again, those are probably your 2 coming down to it here. I know Forest are just above Tottenham right now in 16th, but again, they're same situation as Villa because that's who Villa is playing in the Europa League semifinals. So it still does feel like it's a 2-horse race between Tottenham and West Ham. And yes, it's only a point difference right now. And there's no reason to feel confident at all about staying up at this moment. But thankfully for Tottenham, it does feel like things have finally turned a corner. I don't remember if it was after the match against Wolves or before it, but Roberto De Zerbi came out and said, I don't see why we can't win all 5 games left. Well, it's 2 down and there's 3 to go. I do have to say, I was a little skeptical with the De Zerbi hire. I thought it was fine, but I didn't know if he would have what it takes given where we were to keep us up. And I could have egg on my face in 3 games' time. But he looks to be guiding us to safety. And boy, oh boy, have we looked completely different under him compared to what we mostly saw under Thomas Frank. I'm not going to throw a lot of anger at Igor Tudor because he was thrown into a stupid situation. But what Roberto De Zerbi has done in these past 3 or 4 weeks, nothing short of incredible. Like I said, I don't think I've seen this team play better than what I saw today. at least this season. If they can keep this up for the next 3 games, that they can easily, maybe not easily, but they can win out. And obviously safety won't be a problem at that point, because I would assume if we win out, we'll be fine. Again, we control our own destiny now. It's still hard to believe that we're in this situation and we're only a point above the relegation zone right now, and a lot of things can happen in these 3 games. I am still looking at that game that got flexed, of course, to Tuesday, May 19th, when Tottenham traveled to Stamford Bridge. I mean, that could be a make or break game. I know West Ham, they have, I believe, Woolwich Arsenal on the weekend, this weekend, if my memory serves me correctly. They're playing for their lives right now, and the other side is playing for their title lives. So we'll see how that one goes. But for now, Tottenham Hotspur control their destiny, and that is, I won't say it's a weight lifted off of them, because they are very much still in this battle right now. But the fact they aren't sitting in the relegation zone for another match week, I think is going to be a huge, huge positive for this team. And I hope it is. I see last week and the week before that, where I believe those were the first 2 games under De Zerbi, I believe. But or there was the one before that. So we've had 4 matches under De Zerbi, if my memory serves me correctly. I know last week I said it may be too little too late. I think I finally see a path now. And again, it's because, the game of football is fickle. 1 week you're on top, 1 week you're in the dumps. I think I see a path now of us staying up. I have seen proof of concept with what Roberto De Zerbi wants to do, and I have no other choice but to believe in it. I've liked what I've seen, and I'm hopeful with what I've seen. I'm not even going to look at the whole, what are we going to do next year? Because we still got to survive this year. But I am positive now with what we could possibly see in the future. Obviously, these 3 games are going to be the most pressure-filled 3 games of Tottenham's season. And that is going to be absolutely massive to figure out if it's make or break here. And again, this all starts up again on Monday, the 11th of May. It is a 3 p.m. kickoff here, which means that is 8 o'clock game over at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. Tottenham taking on what was once I won't say they still are technically. I think they've played their ways out of the relegation talks in Leeds United. They are a hot team right now, and that is going to be a massive factor here for Tottenham, because now we got another streak to break, because we can never win at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium now, it seems. So that is Tottenham's next X to cross off the list of winning a game at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium in league play in 2026. So that is going to be the main focus now. Let's get these next 3 points. Let the chips fall wherever they may elsewhere. Tottenham Hotspur now control their destiny. So that is going to wrap it up for this episode of Top of the Perch. Thank you so much for watching. If you just stumble across Top of the Perch, make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, tell anybody you know about it. Like I always say, we're here for the run-in, win or lose. I'm still not sure how this is going to go, but like I said, I finally do see a path for Tottenham Hotspur staying up in the Premier League, and hopefully these next 3 games solidify those facts. So thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again soon here on the Nick Bird Sports Network. next Monday, actually, for another episode of Top of the Perch.